Hello, this is Jeff Nager. We're at the AMD World Championship, the load-in day on Saturday before the big show. With me I've got Dave from Chopper City, and we are looking at a cool looking chopper. Dave, tell us a little bit about this bike.
Well, this is one of our twin cam, and it's our bobber class. And we based it off the Harley twin cam drivetrain. It's what the guy gets with this bike, with this production bike, is he can go into any Harley shop, anywhere in the country, world, and they can work on the bike. So we tried to stick with this drivetrain just to make it more acceptable in Europe and different in other countries, because what we're finding is most of our business is going to other countries now.
You must be a little surprised.
No, not really. I mean, you kind of saw it coming. Anytime there's a huge spike in anything, it's going to all come crashing down sooner or later. It's just there's no way around it.
Well, you are able to work through the rebound, and you're out there selling bikes. Tell us about this bike. Any specific challenges you had in pulling together this chopper?
Well, this is the first prototype for this frame, and the challenge was finding a frame for the twin cam drivetrain that was a bobber frame. And we didn't want to just be a bobber frame, we wanted to be a unique bobber frame.
Well, let's talk about the unique aspect of this bobber, because the frame geometry and what I'm looking at here is not standard bobber.
No, it's not your standard bobber. For one, it's a soft tail. It has soft tail shocks, so it has a really cushy ride. The frame we build in-house, and we tried to keep it as light as possible. We did a single backbone, radius backbone, right all the way down to the swing arm. The down tube, single tube, kept it small. Just kept everything and let the actual drivetrain be the structural part of the frame. My total frame, less the swing arm, weighs 45 pounds.
That's pretty unusual, that kind of weight.
Yeah, it really is. But we've tested the frame through some pretty harsh riding situations, and it holds up really well. So we're not worried about it at all.
Well, talk about the back end of this frame, because most softtails have a standard geometry and look, but this is not what you would say standard.
No, it was like I said, this is prototype 1, and we were trying some different things with the swing arm, and we wanted to keep it kind of conventional swing arm, but not conventional swing arm. So we cut down a conventional swing arm and gave it a lot lower profile to give it a sleeker, just flowing, nice flowing look. And it was the only way we could eliminate that big swing arm pivot tubes and all of that stuff, just to give it a nice, lightweight, clean, open, bobber style look. So,
well, you did an excellent job. Talk about the tins we're looking at, the oil tank and the gas tank.
The oil tank we make in-house, and you can actually unscrew the end covers and put whatever you want. You could put a custom end cover over it. You can make it black, you can make it chrome, you can make it accent the rest of it. You can have them engraved, and you can do them all day long. And it's funny because those end covers are actually air cleaners that we manufactured probably about 15 years ago that screw on top of a stock Harley air cleaner. And we did them like a baby moon, but that's what we did those for. The gas tank.
Wait. So you're creating a custom production bike with custom production features for the guy himself to do some stuff for himself.
Exactly. You can't do everything. If you did everything, then where's the money in that? You can't. I mean, the guy's got to be able to come back and say, oh, can you change this and can you change that? Of course we can. You always want to be able to make things different. The one of my trademark pieces is the coil cover, which you can't see in the video, but it's something we've been doing for forever, it seems like.
Well, what makes that coil cover unique?
Well, it hides the coil, the ignition switch, and it's your motor mount. And it's just clean, flows well with the engine. It's just always fit. And The only problem with them is you can't really do a production run of them because everybody that wants them is on a custom bike, and unless you have their bike, you can't match it to every engine. So we just do them for our bikes.
That's a nice look. Talk about your air cleaner.
That air cleaner is by Crime Scene Choppers, and more we use it just because we like the way it flowed and it didn't bang you in the leg.
And that's an important piece.
Exactly.
All right, talk about your gas tank.
The gas tank is a Fat Cat's Trendsetter, and I just call Don up anytime I want a gas tank, and he'll do it whatever length I want, whatever width I want. It's great. I love those guys at Fat Cats. They always do such a good job.
And talk about the integration of your controls. It's got a really nice look to it with the speedo and the mirror.
It's those are all Arlen Ness actually. They're what they call their retro, and I just like the ball milling that was on it. It kind of matched the Roland Sands rocker boxes, and everything just kind of tied together.
Well, it is a very nice package. You are using the Arlen Ness look, and to be honest, Arlen Ness, his stuff always looks good.
Yeah, you're right, it does. It always looks good. And we just kept it clean and simple, and it's like we went with 1-inch bars instead of 1.25-inch bars. And that actually, the 1-inch bars actually won us first place at the Rat's Hole because we had 1-inch bars. We were up against a pretty stiff competition in the extreme bobber class, and the judges are kind of old school guys, right? So they see these 1.25-inch bars and I don't know about 1.25-inch bars. They see the 1-inch bars and it's, oh yeah, I like 1-inch bars because it's old school. Even though this thing is as far from old school as you can get.
Now, another aspect of the bike I like is the primary, and I like how you've incorporated your company name and a flame in the open primary.
Yeah, we've been making those belt guards now for, I'd say like right around 15 years, and I started them more to get my company name on the bikes because a lot of guys don't like, I mean, we have it painted on this bike. That was at request of the customer. A lot of guys don't like it painted in their sheet metal, so the only one place we put it was on the belt guard.
And who makes that belt drive for you?
The belt drive itself is Primo Rivera. I've used their stuff for a long time. They work great. The belt guard itself, we make those in-house. And the outer cover, I don't remember whose it is. That's sad.
It's all right. It does have that old school look. And your engine is a TP?
No, this engine is all Harley. It's a Jim's, well, it's Jim's 120 cubic inch Harley engine. It's a Harley transmission, so it's a full Harley drivetrain.
Well, it's a very nice look to it. Anything going on in the front end that we'd like to talk about?
It's just your typical Springer front end, stainless steel laced wheels, chrome rims, and that's about it. Just plain and simple.
Well, it's a very tidy, very Sano looking bobber chopper hybrid, really. And if somebody wanted one for themselves, where would they go and who would they talk to?
Only one place, choppercityusa.com.
And your telephone number?
The number is 888-721-1969.
All right, well, there you have it, the 411. And Dave, thank you very much. Good luck in the show, and we'll be seeing you down the road.